Hey, have you seen those videos of people making fun of people's running form? You know what I'm talking about. If you used to watch Friends, that really funny episode with Phoebe running all crazy, or even lately there's been a couple of gifs that have been going around and they show people running like, the duck walk and doing all these crazy things with their bodies. I know you've seen them, but you know what? As funny as that may be, running technique has a huge impact on how you can make running more fun because when you don't know how to run, it's going to make it much harder and your chances for injury are also a lot higher. If you're new here to my channel, I'm Coach Lisa and I'm here to help you put the fun in your run. I've been teaching ChiRunning and ChiWalking since 2010, and I've been talking about doing this since then, and I'm finally doing it now in 2022. As a ChiRunning master instructor, my running technique is very important to me because, again, I don't want to get injured because I want to have fun and keep running. And I also want running to be fun and not so hard. So running technique is very important to me. So I'm going to start doing this every quarter. I am doing a self video analysis of my running technique every quarter, and I'm going to share it here with you guys. Get ready to see lots of lines and circles happening, and here we go. I recorded myself here on March 16th of 2022, and my goal this year is to really hone in even more on my running technique because practice makes progress. So my goal is to do this quarterly so I can look at some things and focus on keeping my running technique and getting more efficient and more efficient as I progress. So here I can tell I'm, landing on my heel. It's not a heavy heel strike. I'm not overstriding too much. We don't want to step past our knee. So again, very subtle here. Looks like my ankles really should just be a little bit more relaxed, and so they would land on a good midfoot right here. So I need to keep working on my ankle relaxation right here. There's a nice circular stride, a nice ankle lift happening here. Maybe a little sign of some pushing off here. My toe is going slightly back and plantar flexing. Could be some slight pushing, which of course we try to avoid as ChiRunning. See here, my foot is even a little better here. So I'm still dorsiflexing a wee bit, but not too bad. Can definitely see my shoulders hiking up a little bit right here and some upper body rotation, which is counterintuitive to directional alignment. Want to make sure all body parts are going in the same direction. So I'm rotating my upper body, which has been something I continue to work on, but I know I have made some progress. So now when my knees are together is when I check out my alignment, and here we're looking for ear over shoulder over hip over ankle when we're in our support stance, and that looks pretty good. The biggest thing that I see for myself, which is also something I keep working on, is that lifting through the crown of my head, my chin should drop a little bit more. My neck doesn't look flat. It would be crunched if I put my hand there. So I can align my head a little better and pull my chin back so my ear falls in line with that line. So, and then here's my quick favorite. We call this the chi circle. And if your center is right here approximately, or your dantian, then we always say everything above your center or your dantian should be slightly ahead of it. Everything below it should be going out behind it. So this is, if you were in a hamster wheel, all you would do is just start picking up your feet. I say that in a funny way because this takes a lot of work and a lot of practice to really hone this in, but that's the general idea. I do see some vertical oscillation going here, so again, some pushing is happening. So I need to work on relaxing my legs a little bit more. Whoops, no, I'm gonna wait till my arm is down. Here I can see my elbows are flaring out a little bit, so I'll probably catch that. Want our arm swing to be 90 degrees or less. And I've been working on my arm swing for a while, so that's better than where it's been. And then as I'm coming towards here, looking for some specific things. Looks like a quick hip drop there, but Yeah, looks like I'm going in a little bit right here. So my foot should fall right under my hip. So it looks like I need to do a little more glute strengthening here. Same thing here, a little bit of caving in of the knees, which is called knee valgus. So I need to work on strength training, which has not been my strong point. So definitely that's obvious to me right now. I am smiling. That is one of the biggest things we always talk about is when you smile, your run is always better. And then here, I'm not seeing really any huge amount of calf activation. Again, in ChiRunning, we don't use our legs to push ourselves forward. We use gravity and our core muscles to keep us aligned. So we try to avoid using our leg muscles as much as possible. We use them to stabilize ourselves when we're running, but not to propel forward. And that's where we avoid all the lower leg injuries by propelling forward. See, I'd see that upper body rotation. So I think my biggest takeaways here, my foot looks a little more relaxed. So your toe should always just be dangling from your ankle. Maybe still a little bit of plantar flexing there. But the goal is alignment and relaxation. So I think my big takeaways, I'm going to keep working on not having that upper body rotation, maybe tightening my arm swing a little bit, relaxing my shoulders more, and working on relaxing my legs even a little bit more. So that's my first quarter assessment for first quarter of 2022. So there you have it, my first quarter self-video analysis for 2022. The great thing is I'm not training for any major events right now, so this is a perfect time for me to really hone in on my technique. Some of the things that I'm going to focus on for the next quarter are ramping up my strength training and making sure I'm consistent with it. I'm also going to really focus on lower leg relaxation, more specifically my ankles, also shoulder relaxation, and working on my upper body rotation. Want a free video analysis? Check the link below and go ahead and sign up. Every month I'm raffling off one free video analysis, just like the one that you saw here. So go ahead and submit your name and your email, and I'd love to record your video and give you some tips on how you can be the best runner you can be.